The Lion King is directed by Jon Favreau, and this is it's a reboot of the original from 1994, and it's got a different cast of people. So you've got Beyonce, you've got Childish Gambino himself, Donald Glover, you've got John Oliver, you've got Billy Eichner, you've got Seth Rogen, the list continues. But I am a man who is 28 years of age, so for me this is major nostalgia. As I was saying, I am 28 years of age. I was 3 when this movie came out, so of course, of all the Disney remakes, I wanted to see this one. This is widely regarded to most people as their favourite Disney classic. I really enjoy the original myself. I am a huge fan of especially Timon and maybe Zazu a little bit. Probably my favourite 2 characters in the original. Me and my wife love it. We love The Jungle Book as well, which is also directed by Favreau. So we just thought, how can he fuck this up? Because Favreau, being one of my favourite directors of all time, I just couldn't wait to see, after what he'd done with The Jungle Book geniusly, what he would do with The Lion King. Right, first things first, the CGI in this movie is fucking gorgeous, but of course we knew that. It is very similar to The Jungle Book in terms of how Jon Favreau did it. Of course there isn't a random child boy in it anymore, it is all CGI, which I absolutely adored. Honestly, a little bit of Wii came out, not really. When the intro started, it is scene for scene like the original. It was fantastic for Jon Favreau to do that, to get the nostalgia juices flowing. As soon as the movie starts, I looked over and my partner, she was like welling up. It was like happening, but it's happening in a more realistic way. It was absolutely amazing. We loved that CG. We loved the fact that he's pretty much done all of it shot for shot. The main thing, of course, I worried about was people taking over from the original. You've got Donald Glover taking over from Matthew Broderick. You've got Billy Eichner taking over from Nathan Lane. There's all these major recasts, and I was panicking. Some of them I don't think work all that well. Personally, didn't like John Oliver as Zazu. I thought it was a bit weird because Rowan Atkinson has such a voice that you understand, and it's very recognisable, whereas John Oliver, I think, is just probably one of the only Englishmen at the moment who's big because of his show over in America. Wasn't a huge fan of him, but people like Donald Glover taking over. You've got Beyonce as Nala. There's some huge things going on cast-wise, but for me there was a standout. For me it was Billy Eichner as Timon, and you've got Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. These two work together so well. Jon Favreau had them record their lines together in the studio, which is just genius, because you can so tell the chemistry. People you wouldn't think, you've got the stoner comedy king and you've got Craig from Parks and Rec together in this film, killing it. Especially for me, Eichner, he just seems so comfortable being Timon, and you can tell there's a little bit of ad-libbing between the two of them. His singing was actually bang on, which was excellent. I think it's one of those things, as soon as every shot in this movie effectively is scene for scene, and when Timon and Pumbaa are coming back in it, and we just couldn't wait to see Timon and Pumbaa come back into it. It was absolutely amazing. They were so funny. Honestly, they were the standout for me. Everyone else did a great job, fine, but those two were just mwah. But sorry, there's issues. Yes, I do have issues with the movie. Unlike The Jungle Book, which I think is personally far superior to this, it had some original moments in it, and Jon Favreau sort of, he had some sort of commercial license with The Jungle Book to make it, at least you're not watching the cartoon, you're watching something different. They made King Louie huge. They had loads of scenes with, Mowgli getting some honey off of a cliff and stuff that never happened in the original. So to see this film, and I was in it going, this is shot for shot, which is great, it looks brilliant as I said, but I did sit there not just once, thinking I could just be watching the original, far superior, the one that changed the world of cinema. I could be watching that one at home. Also, I don't want to ask Jon Favreau how much he paid for Beyonce in this movie. Yes, she sung Can You Feel the Love Tonight with Donald Glover extremely well. We know Beyonce can sing, but that must have been silly money just to get her to do like 5 lines of dialogue, when I think personally you could have just got anybody else to do it. There's better actresses out there who could do the voice work a lot better. I do think she was pretty badly cast, if I'm honest, but having James L. Jones back and all that kind of stuff was excellent. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Honestly guys, if you're the same age as me or you've got little ones at home, you know, this is nostalgia for us, and it's a brand new way of looking at a classic film for the kids. So honestly, go and check it out. Yeah, I've got some bad points, but that's my, you know, that's what I do. I have a look at it and I analyse it, and that's what I think about it. I really do think though, if you love The Lion King, you're gonna love it, and it's got 2 fantastic performances. Just look out for Timon and Pumbaa in this. They're maybe not as perfect as the originals, but by God, they put their own spin on it and they make it absolutely hilarious, and I absolutely love Billy and Seth in this movie. They're absolutely insane. Guys, with this being said, I am going to give The Lion King 2019 a 3.5 out of 5. So there you have it guys, there's my take on The Lion King from 2019. Now if you have seen the movie, then please let me know. If you're the same age as me, 27, 28, then tell me, what does this movie mean to you? It's clearly like the biggest nostalgia thing for people who are nearly in their 30s. It is a huge movie for us. Please let me know what you think of the movie down below. Let's have a discussion about The Lion King. Come on, who doesn't love Disney? But yeah guys, please before you go, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends that ginger guy needs some love. I want strangers to love me. Until next time guys, this is your friendly neighbourhood ginger guy saying, Ginge out.